Mavs Nation, I am not gonna lie, man. I am absolutely hyped about this game. The debut of not only Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, but what to expect from the Dallas Mavericks going forward. This was the best game of the season I've seen out of Luka, Kyrie, and the Mavericks. But you can tell these new faces over here in Dallas are making a big difference. Now in this video, I primarily want to showcase PJ Washington because I feel like a lot of love is going to Daniel Gafford right now, which it should be, don't get me wrong. But I just want to give a little of a shout out to PJ Washington. Man, he had a great game. 60% from the field, 14 points, a plus 24 overall in only 24 minutes. That's insane. Okay, so in this video we're going to break down PJ Washington. Do me a favor before we jump in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, because we're going to be covering the Mavericks for the rest of the season. Join the family. Alright, without any further ado, watch this play. The first points of PJ Washington's career here in Dallas. So he's going to get a nice little screen. Now what I want to show you guys here is the quick screen here coming off over here. So boom, we get a screen, and now since you have a guy like Luka, you have to send two bodies, right? So quickly 22 is gonna, hedge that way, but realize, okay, I gotta get back on my guy. He runs into a brick wall over here. Boom, great screen, and now we have a cutter. Now coming into the trade, I told you guys a lot that PJ Washington was going to be someone that can catch lobs, he can shoot threes, he can just sit in the corner, he can, run a lot of pick and roll, being the popper, the roller, but also he is one of the most, or I think he is the top big man in the NBA in terms of pick and roll, not only from the standpoint of the screener, but also a ball handler as well. You talk about versatility, that is PJ Washington. So boom, good screen. Now you have one-on-one PJ Washington versus Isaiah Joe, and every single day of the week, this is a catch and throw down. This is beautiful basketball. Let's watch it one more time. And I do apologize for slowing it down and pausing it and starting it. It's only due to copyright, so listen, I'm sorry. It might be annoying, but I have to do it. Do not want to get striked. So boom, a good screen. Gets a quick switch, and just that hesitation from 22 is huge, right? Now we got another fake screen up here by Daniel Gafford. Doesn't use it, decides Luka being such the unselfish player, let me look for an open man here, right? We have two guys. Usually you'll see a big man playing drop zone coverage, but since they have Kyrie Williams playing that small ball center, he's going to really press up on these screens and make sure Luka can't stop and pop for a three or can't drive by him for an open layup, right? So with that being said, there's no center in the paint with your quote-unquote center being at the three-point line with Carrick Williams. But here we go. So again, Luka looks, notice he has one-on-one, a bigger man over a smaller defender, throws it, absolute phenomenal pass by the way, and throws it down. This is what I am so excited about PJ Washington being over here in Dallas now, because he is another lob threat that can fill multiple different roles. Okay, here's another beautiful play here by PJ Washington in the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to get a swing here, Maxi Kleber over to Kyrie over to PJ Washington. Now PJ Washington does something very good on this play, the up fake, right? We're going to get, boom, pump fake, up fake. We're going to get Chet Holmgren committing to that three. Now he's off balance, right? PJ Washington has an angle to the bench. Now, Thunder do a really good job rotating over with Shea and also bringing Jalen Williams down, but PJ Washington is a very underrated passer as well. So, boom, what do we see here? Yeah, he could try to go up this, maybe get blocked by Chet Holmgren, but no, he decides, let me kick it out to my open man over here, Derrick Jones Jr. Now, Derrick Jones Jr. can hit threes, not the most consistent guy in the world, but boom, another up fake, gets his guy up in the air. Now, Chet Holmgren realizes, okay, well, I got to go cover Luka now that 22 went to go pick up Derrick Jones. Now the defense is in what seems to be a scramble, right? So in that case, now Derrick Jones is going to drive in. You have your guy in the air. You got Chet Holmgren covering the corner. Now it's one-on-one Derrick Jones versus Shea Gilgeous, but PJ Washington is going to hide under the basket, get behind the defense, and get open for a wide open dunk. Guys, this is amazing basketball, and this is just the start of what the Dallas Mavericks are going to be able to do from here on out. And one more thing, guys, before we get any further into the film breakdown, make sure you guys do me a big favor and go check out Underdog Fantasy. They have so many things that you can put higher, lower on. I mean, Devin Vassell, and they have so many teams here. I mean, look at how many games they have going on right now, and not only do they have the NBA, but they have, the NFL, they have the NHL, tennis, MMA, FIFA, everything. They have everything you could think of. Go check it out. Use my promo code in the description. They'll give you $100 depending on how much you deposit. So basically, giving you free money, and when you first sign up, they will give you a free square. Now, what that means is, for example, Victor Wembanyama, you'll see one of these. It's going to say over half a point. The easiest money you'll ever see in your life. Go check it out. Link in the description. Sign up. Use my promo code. Get the free money, and then get the free square and win some more money. Okay, here's another beautiful play. And you know what is crazy, guys? This is probably one of my favorite ones. We are going to see this action a lot for the rest of the season. So a screen up here by Tim Hardaway, another screen by Daniel Gafford. Now what I want to show you guys here is pay attention to the detail. So we're going to have Gafford cutting in, we're going to have Luka cutting in, we're going to have Tim Hardaway at the three-point line, we're going to have PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. sitting in the corner. Now this is the dream situation for the Dallas Mavericks. So boom, right away you have a guy who can, score at will anywhere on the floor. You have an insane cutter, a lob threat who can catch the ball anywhere in the vicinity, and then you have a great three-point shooter in the corner. So boom, what you're going to see here is 21 who's playing the corner, rotating inside to cover the lob, right? We have Shea trailing Luka. We have this guy stepping up, guarding Luka's inside territory. We have this guy guarding the lob threat, this guy guarding this corner, and then we have whoever this is, maybe Kason Wallace guarding Tim Hardaway, leaving PJ Washington wide open. And if you guys watched the other breakdown, go check it out if you haven't. Posted a whole breakdown with Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. If you watched that one, we saw the previous two plays before this one. They ran the same play, right? 3 times in a row and got 2 lobs to Daniel Gafford. So this time, instead of keeping this guy at the three-point line, they decided to bring him in. Okay, and with that being said, PJ Washington can shoot the 3 ball. And from there, it's over, man. Once they started getting going, you knew there was no stopping this team. They are so deadly. The plays that they can run are insane, and they're only getting better from here. All right, here we go. Last play that I really want to show you guys here. Going to get a screen by Gafford. Tim Hardaway drives into the lane, causes a little bit of scramble of the defense. Boom. We get Kason Wallace, kind of cutting in here, trying to stop this threat of Tim Hardaway Jr., along with Jay Will and Isaiah Joe. So, boom, Tim Hardaway is going to kick it out to PJ Washington. We know he's a threat from 3. So, boom, has a little hesitation, tries to cut to the right, but actually, in reality, or tries to go to the left, but in reality goes to the right. Boom, his defender is, off his line, not set, right, already behind. PJ Washington has the inside leverage, and now he has the ability to get up a nice little floater with, again, no real true big man. They do a great job finding PJ Washington, and he makes a play of his own. Man, I'm telling you guys right now, PJ is going to be a great fit here in Dallas, and once their chemistry continues to build up, there is no stopping this team. And right away, I consider this team a contender, right? The West is really stacked right now, but they just beat one of the best teams out West. And I know every game is different, but if they can find a sense of consistency defensively, this team is going to be unbelievable. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, check out Underdog Fantasy, comment down below the number, let's just say 25, if you think this team with PJ Tucker and Daniel Gafford have what it takes to make a big playoff run this season. Okay? And also, comment down below, who do you think are the biggest threats to the Mavericks this season? And I'll see you guys in the next breakdown, which should be very, very soon. Peace.